3 times to
Dire team ban. Radiant team pick.
second group, and Draskell now have 3 losses.
Dire
All 3 of them, I would say, 2 of them were VGJ. Found a way, and I feel like this is a signature. Found a way to team fight correctly.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Bad Rider!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Icon definitely doesn't seem packed. Like, I feel like whenever I see Ben or Juggernaut or Lifestealer, like, I feel like I always see impact on no matter almost what they're up against. They're always going to be like in that game at all. And now I'm already going into this game too a little bit. Is going to get in because they're dealing with an opening from Gary, a Spirit Break.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we even had wasn't game 2 they it definitely feels like a pretty good hero. I think that it matches Immortals style pretty well in that they reach this phase where they're very 20 minutes they really seem to take whatever
10 seconds remaining.
Jakiro kind of lines up perfectly, whether it's support or in that.
Dire team pick.
I kind of wonder what, because for me, like the way I imagine it, the way they seem to do things in their games, it seems to be all about the team fight. Like how you get into those after a team fight, you either win or
5 seconds remaining.
for objective. Normally, people It feels like when I'm watching Immortals, it's like they lose a fight, and then for like, I just imagine their team chat the whole entire time about how the next fight should go. They should win it. Because I've seen this over and over from these. Lose the first, and then they'll win the next. That they figured out the way it needs.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Ooh, Sand King. It's gonna be picked. I feel like that's a little bit more natural energy with the Ancient Apparition. Got this Throw Strike, and then you've actually got that hero that can.
10 seconds remaining.
So I feel like this duo could be
5
very
seconds
powerful.
remaining.
Last game, we saw them actually spatial. Chilling out in mid. Here, I feel like they've got a killing.
Radiant team pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Puck! Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I just like it was enough.
Radiant team ban.
Wasn't sure when that.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
What other heroes? Especially since they picked up their pretty hard carry. I've seen some vectors around NA.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Guess they do have to worry about Bear Breaker. Very harassment folk.
Dire team pick.
Last pick is a Wraith King. What?
Ten seconds remaining.
Anti-mage.
Choose your hero.
I don't think mid Bloodseeker does bad versus Buck necessarily. I don't know about you, but seeing these lineups, I'm more concerned for VGJ this game simply because I know that Immortals will eventually win. Draws out eventually, and that sort of knowledge means you have to be pretty high ground, and we've already seen that VGJ.Storm, that has been a bit of a weakness for them. That's how they lost their very first game against Immortals, was throwing by high ground. That impetus is definitely going to be. You have to take control. You have to end it before the Animage gets.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah. Again. Bevy's gotten himself start in early bash. Nice aggressive cliff ward up.
The magic ends here.
Good ward.
30 seconds.
Very defensive cliff. Both teams, like, you think VGJ wants to be able to aggro try. Okay, what about mid Animage?
The magic ends here.
Battle begins.
For the twin blood. First blood. Hives.
He did. Notice that. Well, Rich will be feeling pretty good. It's always nice when you're like, Boots kinda needs the extra whatever. What he needs. Gonna be facing.
Don't mind me.
Are gonna have the Bloodseeker mid. Picked up a poor man's shield. Looks like MP may actually drop here. They're going to dive pretty deep in for him, but give up on the kill. Healing south. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Snake King does have a lot of sticky napalm stacks onto QO, but so taking on a damage, he'll try and keep this stack up on. Pops the healing south. Continues to try and stay on top of him. They'll purge or attempted purge on QO. Be able to chase. Rascal, that does the purge remove sticky napalm? It does, right? And he just missed. Could have swore it hit, but my mind was just so muddled. Especially with yay. Wait. Just Stand King though, so maybe they can still kind of bait out Febby, but that being always the purge. It seems like this Oracle again and again counter.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, MP, you're going for it, and he'll get it too. The Fairy Fire's not. One hell of a back and forth every single time I looked over. They were kind of bottom lane, sticky napalms out. A lot of done to QO, but that's a great angle for Febby to hit, and will manage to get the hit too. The phase shift goes off, but not enough to dodge. Good use of the Blood Rage. MP. Oh, he gets the invis. Oh, no crit. He lives. Tick, tick, tick is not going to be enough. Yeah.
Such sorcery shall not prevail.
Dude, look at MP too. He's like, he's doing that greedy Bloodseeker thing. But if I get CS, I don't have to go back to base. He's got a healing. Charge up to the top lane, Snake King. VGJ are going to try and switch things up. Wraith King tri-lane against the Ant. Bat Rider up.
I'll take your tribute. None for you.
Regeneration.
Sure, 747 is yelling at his team to stop getting so damn low. Part of the reason he lost first place. All this fighting is working beautifully for Immortals because Bloodseekers try and go for it again here. The phase shift just timed perfect. Oh, jeez, that was a complete screw up. MP will manage to get out of the cold feet. Febby keeps on fighting though. All these low heroes, but MP is going to have to back himself away. Febby on full committal here, tries to go for it and does manage to snag the kill. Snag King. At the top lane, QO is going to get purged up here. Sticky napalm stacks and remove it. Again, and Ritsu.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
charge into the mid lane. All these rotations are working out better and better for Febby. He is going to be able to get the... Did jump to the... Every single time they move around the map, it's like, well, Febby's just got free reign to move around the map anytime. Arjun, again, loving that angle from Febby. Ritsu almost finished up his level 6. Accept it. We won't like it. Very rapidly. They're going to try and put an end to winning, or at least making sure. Kills. Cold Feet is going to lock him in. Stanking's going to go for the TP during that small little window of time, and not much used by Febby whatsoever. Continue to chill. Stay an active presence where they're finding like an opportunity a minute or so. Blink forward, snaking, in a bit of trouble here, but oh, it was actually just enough for Dubu. Wasn't sure that nuke was going to be enough. Febby, meanwhile, in mid lane, finally they do punish them. Punish the duo that's been harboring in this lane the whole entire. Kill the Spirit Break.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Double damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Net worth is looking pretty grim. Look at that top 3 cores of them. Got 2 of the cores of VGJ, and then the Spirit Breaker sitting just below all of them. They did manage to finish off Ritsu's reincarnation there. Killed the Ancient Apparition. Looks like they're going to look to kill Ritsu again. Forev dealing out a lot of damage with that Blood Rage. Look at that damage over time. It brings him low enough for MP to be able to chase him down. The charge actually didn't transfer over to Ritsu, but that's okay. It looks like it's going to be fine. Blood Rage Jakiro is something that I never knew I wanted to see. That is so powerful. Spirit Breaker. Bottom, where 747 does not Dubu here. They're trying to go for the coil. Oh, he needs to actually right-click Dubu, but he's going to be full commitment here against QO. Now has 0 mana to work. Oh, can change. Staying 1 step ahead of QO's blinks. Is here, and he does have the stacks to be able to throw out a stun underneath the tower if necessary. Tries to go for the stun onto Febby. Oh no, that didn't actually work out, but 747 still managed to make it away. And Febby, he's actually getting a little bit low underneath this tower. 747 has 1 last hit that's left. Blink over, phase shift a little bit more. Here comes the stun. They've juked him. 747 does have the charge finally coming at him. He couldn't stop that one, but the damage is done. He dodged that enough that it looks like they might be able to get 2 kills, though Febby is on just a sliver of HP but gets the heal from Dubu, and now VGJ actually give up on the kill. Febi's going to man up with only 150 HP, but that's enough for him as he's got to back up the rest of his team. MP is going to come in, Rupture. Febi goes in with now a fresh ultimate after he's picked up level 6 on his Stand King, just hoping and praying for one bash. That's all he really needs. Doesn't get it in any of the hits and earn charge. Febi will just ahead. Maybe not. They do manage to get the coil onto both of the supports here, so maybe they can finally bring down Febi. TP out. Ritsu's there with a stun, though, and they've also will manage to get it back over to Flea, who we saw kind of battling it out with Forev. Does yet another hero. 61.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, again, 747 just keeps on doing it. He keeps on baiting these guys into towers, managing to pick up critical kill for the team, and it's definitely needed. Forev is actually going to be caught here in the bottom lane, but Dubu, actually Dubu is not level 6, so he's not going to be able to save Forev from these stables. It's like, I don't know what TP that was. I think it was canceled. Maybe it was Snake King up here at the top lane. Going to be chasing.
They who live by the wall
Febi
shall die by my blade.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
My thanks to thee.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're doing this right next to a shrine, too. I can't believe that they're ballsy enough to go for potential kills. Maybe they didn't really mean to stumble onto him, as they're going to lose not one, but 2 heroes potentially, or not. They have to give up on Forev. The charge is coming in. NP is coming in hot as well, but he's been coiled up. Now the bounce back from Febi, still going for Fleet, but it's MP who's in serious trouble, going to be stunned up. Oh, just outside of the range of the cold people. That's okay.
Radiant's top tower
Off,
is under attack.
and Immortals will maybe a bit too aggressive, but still, saying it's buying space for QO this whole. You know, it was once upon a time looking really good for Immortals in their dominance, but now 747 is actually top. He's gonna have his Blink Dagger pretty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Maybe with this kill, though he's also ruptured up, so even if they kill Dubu, it's still a problem for Snaking, especially if it gets bumped around a little bit more movement damage. Going for Flea in the backline. Febi's just always on that 4 position. They do manage to blow up MP, though, with the help of 747, and the reincarnation popped perfectly for IMT to be completely slowed down with an Ice Blast over the top. All 4 heroes. Immortals! Maybe this is the weakness of Immortals that VGJ is finding. They've got heroes that can always fight on the side of VGJ, and Immortals just can't seem to get a grip and stop fighting.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Certainly a big difference between making space and speeding up the game, which is basically what they kill after kill into VG. They're looking like they actually didn't have that rough of a laning phase at all, despite the contrary, which was terrible laning.
Dire are scanning.
Double damage.
Brev is going to be picked up here. They're going to throw up the epicenter, ice blast, the whole shebang. Bring down that one hero, but Francis is going to be caught by the rupture, and they all no opportunity. But then again, Frev's not getting the same amount of transport. That's Dubu is going to be caught here by 747. Has to phase shift. Dubu is going to be able to get off the ultimate here. Snake King trying to run and grab one of the other heroes. Bumps back MP. Great nuke there. That's going to be able to snag him and allow 747 to be able to burst him down. Chasing into Febby as well now, but a charge.
Endurance run.
Another two here.
Tower is under attack.
Dangerously. Febby. Yeah, I think he was just kind of baiting Snake King. And Snake King, gladly obliged, is now going to be caught. I don't know exactly what Snake King thought was going to happen and how magically burst. Stop charge. Like forced.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Real quick checkup on our animage since we're moments of peace. Bit of a ceasefire here. Got a Battle Fury.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Everyone that's thinking, right? Have that man. And once we have the man, as you were kind of. I bet that's when they but he may not be able to get to that Manta as quick as he thought, but Dubu's here. Oh no, the silence! And he doesn't have his ultimate either. They're going to burn Q out pretty quickly, and Snake King's going to look for more 747. He's going to be able to get a little bit more damage. Oh no, Febby actually bumped up onto the cliff. Now Snake King's going to drop pretty low, and he'll die from the silence there, but they've already caught Dubu, and Febby's stuck on the cliff. He does have a charge coming up in a second. Maybe VGJ is going into a trap of their own making surrounding Febby like that. Finally, he does come down the cliff, and they're going to be able to burst him down. Oh, Jesus, for Rev. Blood raged up by MP. It looked so good earlier when Jakiro wasn't dealing with a Wraith King in his face, but now that Ritsu can deal out a hefty amount of physical damage, that Blood Rage actually...
For the twins.
Oh, that's what that was. Because it wasn't a crit, right? It was
Tower is under attack.
extra chilling.
Radiant are scanning.
And makes his jump. Beautiful silence coil setup that should be able to bring down two. And P gets 4 staff ahead, but the orb will follow him into that one. Oh no, a charge and a really nicely placed silence. They get the combo stun on 747 and manage to bring him down. Ritsu was burning in the flames. What happened to a quick 2-man kill results in absolutely nothing for VGJ. They come in with the epicenter, but Forev is still too tanky. A charge comes in from Febby, knocking them all around, and Forev is just getting more and more tick damage until finally MP can maybe chase down these heroes. Looks like Ritsu is going to be able to make it away, and Rancid, blink up in a second. PP out, he's good as well. Though they do manage to make a small recovery there. What was a damn nasty team. One hell of a turnaround there. Febby just coming in with the perfectly timed.
is mine.
Do not rise in my
Carefully, even on these tank Ice Blast. Normally, you feel like, magic damage. Burrow strike in on the Dubu, but MP has a very low hero in Ritsu. They're going to be able to finish him off. No reincarnation. Oh no, the Aegis picked up by QO. 747 is going to be locked down as well. Oh god, Draskell, can it get any worse?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Boy, VGJ really do have a knack for choosing fights. Again, some more. Betty will
Radiant's
look.
top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now, VGJ, should they be discouraged on, or should they continue? Already the Manta from QO. Now Snaking's rupture combination of the Spirit Breaker. They're going to be able to bring him down, but a nice Ice Blast over the top with a Burrow Strike on 2. They aren't going to be able to save Febby, but maybe MP can make it out alive. Going to be able to get up by Dubu, up the full. Rev is going to try and deal up the damage to start weakening some of these heroes, but here comes QO. He gets a lot of damage on the 747, but unable to get off his ultimate. Didn't have the mana for it, so he'll burn Ritsu out instead and let MP give chase. Here comes the epicenter from Francis. Blinks in on top of QO. Is going to be able to finish out that Aegis and enough burst damage to bring down MP as well. QO, not really feeling comfortable, can't really pursue. Will instead just take the opportunity to add that tier 1. Yeah, he got the Fate's Edict out after the new QO, fortunately, had the stun go onto his fusion. Bebby is going to be the one charges in prematurely. Too late or too early? I'm not sure which one Bebby was charging into, but wait. I think Immortals got to take a break.
Wish fulfilled. Invisibility. Time to serve.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like, of all the camps you had, literally had 3/4 of the map to take. That's you. Ritsu jumps in, chasing down Dubu. Turns around, fights, does manage to get off his ultimate. Enough time for Fred. Setting up on mid, too. Snaking, pulling back MP. Now, looks like he didn't actually pop his flame break, but does pop it now. And they are, with the Ice Blast, going to be able to bring MP down. But Snaking so low, he's going to get cleaned up by not one, but two. QL actually picks up both Snaking and the Bat Rider. Now follows up on Pursuit on Stanking. Nice Ice Path. They're going to be able to get... Oh, actually, that's a Lincoln's block onto Febi's ultimate, but still, they'll get Ritsu instead, burning him out of all of his mana. Triple kill there. 747 won't make it out. An ultra kill for QO, and the mantra of Immortals lives on. Space, space, space for the Animage. Looks like it's finally paid off.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
'Tis mine. Illusion.
How much does the change thing? That all of a sudden give him big peak where they can start winning fights again? Bevy? Well, he is going to be saved by Dubu, and again, QO will come in. Lincoln's actually going to pop that Burrow Strike, and Ritsu's going to be chased down. Burned out of mana and running himself death. Mortals give chase. That next hero, 747, himself into the trees. QO's bottom out. Heads over to Francis is. He's got to get down the cliff here and blinks. That crazy. Rest of the map control. Do with it. 'Cause I'm not sure if they want to go high ground.
Go for me. Quick sprint.
Invisible charge in, but did have a... How did he know that?
Fatality.
Get the cheese. Bump back. Stand King. It's actually who Febby wants to initiate on. Take away that Ice Blast. Of course, it's already been casted out. QO moves forward. Almost finished him off. Instead, turns on a more of that mana. Goes to the back line, finishes off the support, burns a little bit more of Ritsu, and then they'll just clean up the rest of these heroes like that ruptured up Bat Rider. And Ritsu in the back line does get blown up by the government. Last but not least, Francis Lee. Well, Storms chill out by the tier 4 towers. Fortunately for VGJ, all the lanes are pushed in at something that's... But back to our protection seems not to be enough to stop Immortals.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think that's one of the... I think that's one of my things He really is. Blood Rage, Liquid Fire. What a combination. With an Ice Blast. Okay, they're going to throw. Dubu saves MP. Febby is going to get popped, though, because of that. But QO is still pretty healthy, and he's going to be able to take down 747. Looks to his next target. That's going to be Snake King. And does have his ultimate if he needs to use it, but actually doesn't need to. He just finishes him off with right clicks alone with a Blood Rage up. Animage fighting into Francis. Use that ultimate to finish him off. Gets a little bit more heal off the Blood Rage. Ritsu's up next. Fortunately, he did have enough mana to be able to get the reincarnation off this time around. QO bounces back. MP with his BKB. Still okay. So forces back some of VGJ. Ice Blast actually, ooh, he actually bumped into that Ice Path. QO, he's in trouble. He's going to be losing his Aegis here, but a bump into the Silence. MP not quite getting the latch on some of these heroes, and he's dropping dangerously low, but QO's back, baby. He's got a godlike spree and looks to make it beyond that. Ritsu in the back lines gets the bash. Going to be able to finish him off, but a charge all the way into the fountain. Here we go. Gets it. Beyond godlike double kill. Give him the triple. Immortals have forced VGJ into submission. It is going to be another 2-0 by Immortal against VGJ Thunder.